Hi everyone, Nikki Rose here, and it is now week 15 of being on hormones, and I didn't really plan on what to do for this video. I mean, I have an idea, but I don't know. Things have been weird, I guess I can say. Because I don't know how to say this, but I guess to explain it, I was in like an online relationship with someone. It seemed to be going well, and then it fell apart, and that kind of messed with me a bit. I mean, I know I've talked about online dating and that kind of stuff before, and I never learn, I guess. And looks like my camera's running it a few seconds slow, but yeah, so that kind of messed up, and then I'm still waiting to see my doctor about my levels being messed up because I missed my appointment, which I talked about, I'm pretty sure, in the last episode. I know I was wearing some lipstick before, but it kind of got rubbed off, so I just took it off completely. And I've been looking into, because this is right around the time where I don't have a game to be playing or to be recording, because I just finished Tomb Raider and Nox. Just kind of weird how they ended out at the same time. But, yeah, I mean, things kind of got weird. I mean, I don't know how much of what this guy told me was true or not. Basically, it comes down to, well, I don't know. Really, I don't know myself. Because I was talking to him for about a couple weeks, I think, at most. And, I mean, of course, like everyone else online, it kind of went too quick, too fast, I guess. And things were getting, I don't know. Online relationships are weird and hard to explain and deal with and everything like that. But it was just odd how things were working and how things were moving. And what he said about himself, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to go too deep into it because, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he was watching my videos or not. I don't know if he was even real or if he was, It's all still a big confusion because of how it all happened and how everything changed. I mean, mostly what caused it to basically end is I started to actually believe him and trust him. But I wanted to be truthful because I've had issues in the past with, my online dating. Saying that I just want to be sure that everything he's told me and everything that he said is true and it's going to be, actually happening instead of, basically a bunch of lies and be another scammer. But I guess that upset him to the point where he was getting, aggravated and didn't want to talk after a bit, and then just things kind of went back and forth. And I mean, I can understand a little bit of getting angry about someone you're talking to, about thinking that you're not a real person or scamming them or blah blah blah. But usually you don't overreact so much to the point where you seem like you were the scammer and we're trying to actually get something from the other person. That's just my, idea of it, I guess. And then after, we talked out and things seemed to get better, and, I mean, the same day, it all happened all in one day. Things, we talked a bit more, things seemed to calm down, and it seemed like everything was fine. So it seemed everything was great. Then I went to work that night. If you don't know, I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I work an overnight shift, so I work, from like late at night to early in the morning. So I went to work that night. Work throughout without it, throughout the shift, nothing really happened, nothing really changed. And then I came home and went to sleep. Which he knew I worked overnights and everything, like I was going to be awake during the day or whenever it was, because how it worked out, he was in a different area with a different time zone, blah, blah, blah. But in the middle of the day, well, really in the morning of where I was, he sent me a message, like this long, long message about how it couldn't work out because of stuff I said and blah, blah, blah. And then he blocked me on the messaging thing we were talking on. So, I don't know. kind of seems like he was a fake and a scammer. But then also, I'm not sure. I mean, I've had this happen a lot of times. I'm really kind of confused. I mean, most of them I didn't really care about, and it seemed like anything, but this one kind of seemed different. It seemed like things were going to work out, and things were actually turning out to be real. But then this turns out, so I don't know if it's really my fault, if it was his fault because it wasn't really true, so I don't know. I'm really at a loss. But yeah, that kind of put me in a dark spot, and I was really just not wanting to do this video, or, I mean, like this, like, again, this is Thursday of the week, so it's almost week 16, that means it's almost 4 months, and who knows, because I still have to wait until, like, the mid of July to be able to see my doctor and figure things out and find out what's going on and blah, 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 because I guess, I don't know, I guess it's, you would think it wouldn't be, that person, my doctor wouldn't be that kind of booked up, because this state, Utah, is not the best with transgender, so there wouldn't be that many people, but also she works with other people, so maybe that's why she's so busy. Ow, damn pimple. But yeah, she's like booked up all the time, so I really can't get out to her, and I don't know, it was just, when I missed my appointment, I guess I forgot this alarm was turned off, so I didn't wake up, and then my alarm for 2 o'clock, which was when my appointment was, went off, so it just went like tits up, I guess. So yeah, things went kind of weird, and then I'm pretty sure that's around no, I was talking to that guy before this, so yeah, in 2-3 weeks I was talking to this guy, and I talked to him about it, and he was like trying to calm me down, and then I talked to other people I knew saying that I missed it, and I mean, it's okay now, but it would have been better if I would have made it, being able to talk to my doctor and find out what was going on, what needed to change, or, you know, it just would have been better if things went a little bit smoother, but what can you do? That's life. But yeah, that's basically how this week went. And I'm kind of had a couple things I wanted to talk about in this video, but that first part, that was what I want to talk about. And now, sorry, I have a fucking tick about this where I chew on shit or move around a lot, or it's just a weird thing I'm about. But what I've been thinking about doing, trying to move in more traffic, is I have diamond art stuff that I've gotten a bit ago and, you know, wanted to do but never finished or never started altogether. So I was thinking about doing that on a stream, and I don't know if people will enjoy that or not, but I thought about it. The only issue is I didn't have 2 cameras, like one to do face cam and one to have the, you know, the camera on the thing I'm doing, and I have no idea where I'm going to be doing this because my desk is a mess and my room is a complete total mess. That's why I'm not actually on my bed right now, because there's a bunch of stuff on it, and I gotta deal with my clothes, and I have a shelf I have to put up so I can organize stuff to make things look a little better, but things have been going kind of off kilter, so I'm not really, you know, motivated to do stuff. So yeah, but thinking about it, and I had also been thinking about doing face cam for the gameplay videos, because I guess that gets more of a personal aspect to it to bring more people in. But then I was thinking, like, how would I set it up, because how I have my camera set up, it's kind of in a weird spot and doesn't have a very long cable, so I was looking for an extension cable for a USB, because I'm pretty sure I have 1 or 2 somewhere. I was looking for it, and I couldn't seem to find it, but I did find one thing in my box of wires, which is, I wasn't sure if it's going to work or not, but I decided to plug it in and see if it works. And I'll show you right now. This is a second camera I found. It's probably shabby quality because it's an old Xbox 360 camera. You know, the ones you could do where you could do, I guess, video or take pictures with it. You can actually see that pimple there. But, you know, the one you take pictures or make it so your face is your profile picture, or on your, you know what I mean. People understand if you're an Xbox fan, you know what I mean. Basically, you would have this for your Xbox, and you could hook it up, use it however you want, blah, blah, blah. But I wasn't sure how this was going to work. So I didn't know if it would even work if I plugged it into my PC here, because it's a newer PC. Another thing, I'm going to switch back to the other camera, because that camera is poor quality. But yeah, so I found that camera, so I probably can try doing some of the streams with, you know, dual cameras. That one I'll probably have as the face cam, so you can have this one that's the better camera, the better quality on the workpiece, so you can see what I'm doing, and you know, just to make it a better look, because the things I want to do are kind of an interesting thing, I guess. I know the whole diamond art thing is kind of trendy, and I mean that probably will bring people in, but I mean also how they're set. Let me grab one of the papers. I didn't lose it. Good. Okay. So I mean these ones, they're pictures of what the artwork is, and that's, you can see it. That's one of them I'm going to be doing, and I have a second one as well. Of course, is Eevee and all the evolutions. I got it because I'm a big Pokemon fan. Because I was a 90s kid and grew up in that, you know, era of Pokemon and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's another thing I want to do for this channel, I guess, to, I don't know, I guess to bring in more people and try to get more personal, because to me, it doesn't seem like I'm bringing in as many people as I hoped. I never turn my phone on vibrate every time I start recording. I don't know why. But yeah, and also I'm trying to figure out a game to start playing, because I put out some like information out on my channel and like asked for like suggestions and whatnot, but I haven't heard anything back, so I'm just probably just going to wing it with what game. But I had to figure out how to get, you know, it set up, because I have to have the camera working and the gameplay and everything, because I was thinking about playing an Xbox One game instead of Xbox 360. So I got to rewire some stuff, and I was planning on starting that up today, but things got, I mean, I went out to grab a few things, and it lasted a little longer than I hoped, and I got to work tonight, so things are kind of up in the air right now. But I'm going to try to keep the videos, you know, moving and coming out every, you know, as scheduled. But there may be a pause in between because of one thing or another. Who knows? I mean, you never know how things are going to go day to day. But yeah, I mean, let me know if you like the diamond art, or if you want me to do other things like that, because I have a few other ones that I had for a while and haven't either started or haven't even, you know, having worked on a little bit. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, I'm still not even sure if I should be doing these videos every week, because I mean, yeah, these are that's also why I've been thinking about doing face cams. These videos are the only ones that make like the most views, especially with Nox coming out. Nox has bombed completely. I guess it was more nostalgic for me than everyone else. So I guess that's where it kind of went off kilter. It started getting views in the beginning, but then it just completely flatlined. But that's okay, because I didn't expect it to do, you know, the best, because it was an older game. It's kind of hard to record and to get it to come out right. So I mean, it's not a big issue. I mean, it does have extra like little things if you choose a different character type, but that's, I don't know, if I get, you know, more demand for it, I might do it, but I highly doubt it if the videos are having no views whatsoever. So yeah, but that's how things have been going. That's how this week's been. Stuff has been tough, and you know, it's just how things keep going. I mean, it seems like that's how my life goes. If things get up high and they seem to be moving well, things to be going okay, and then it just dive bombs, and then I lose, you know, interest in. I just lose interest in things. I don't even know what I'm trying to say extra, but yeah. Yeah, that's really all I have for today. If you, I don't know if likes do anything for videos or anything like that. I'm completely confused about if those do anything. I know if you want to comment down below, go ahead, tell me what you think about doing the diamond art, what you want to see more, if you want, you know, face cam or not. If you think live streaming would help, I want to do some live streaming with like other people or do multiplayer games, but that's a bit of an issue because I don't have like live on my, you know, Xbox, so I don't have ability to do online or multiplayer games, so it's kind of iffy, and I don't really have friends online, or well, really I don't talk to people online besides a couple people that aren't as, you know, big gamers as I am. So and I don't know. I'm still working on stuff. I'm still trying to get things, you know, to work basically. But yeah, tell me what you think. Tell me what you guys want to see, what you want me to do. You know, I mean, I'm still just winging all this, trying to make it work. I mean, if you enjoy this and you enjoy the stuff I do, you can go ahead and share it. See if anyone else out there that you know likes it. And if you enjoy it so much, you can subscribe to my channel and I guess hit the bell notification icon that will, I guess, notify you when I upload. I'm still not sure if I even have that, if that even works. I have no idea, because I don't know if that's something to tie with people that are in the Partners Program that gain ad revenue, so I don't know. But yeah, that's all I got, and I want to remind everyone, you're not alone out there. I know I've said this a lot, and I know I've contradicted myself saying that I feel alone, but it's just, you feel alone. You just got to remember that you're not alone out there, and there's someone out there to support you and be there for you. Well, I guess I'll see you guys in the next time. That's great English.